people that say sport techniques don't work in the street, I think largely they work even better because your reactions to them are messed up. If I'm this far away from Shane, outside of range, and I throw my kick, Shane ain't doing nothing, right? But an untrained person, what are they gonna do? Yeah. And he didn't even do, actually, they go, they do the pee-pee dance, right? Show them, set it down, boom.
Kicks in a street fight. I'm going to ask all of these lovely gentlemen here what they think about the situation. Let's take this outside. The reason I want to do this video, this came up after watching something from Gabriel's channel. He just did a video about Conor McGregor sparring with a sparring partner with sneakers on. How did you feel about that, in one word?
Frustrated.
Yes, yeah, I did too. And the reason is because there's so many reasons that you shouldn't do this. First of all, and I love the first thing you brought up was like sanitary reasons. Like he probably walked from somewhere and brought it. The number one rule is no shoes on the mat, right? Like everyone knows
for
that.
a lot of reasons.
For knowing Conor is
he was in the bathroom.
Probably something alcoholic in the bottom of his shoes.
But the other reason is like the tread on the bottom. Like all of us are wearing sneakers out here right now, and the tread on the bottom, like a teep to the belly can like tear the skin, and that's like you don't do that in sparring. And then kicks to the head, the protection around the toe allows for round kicks, more like a savate kick, right?
Yeah, savate kick will be...
Which I would love for you to talk a little bit about. So my question for you all is, kicks in a street fight, would you recommend it?
I'm a yes.
I'm a yes.
Yeah.
Is that a resounding yes?
I'm a yes. I don't kick, but I'm a yes.
Jump in?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. So I was just had a little kid at a tournament a couple weeks ago. I say little, he's like 14, 15 years old or something.
Yeah.
He had his first fight in the ring the other day. But after he was talking to him, he's like, "Oh yeah, I've had a couple of street fights." And I said, "Oh, how did those go?" And he's like, "Man, I just low kicked the guy once, and that was it."
Yeah.
Right. So in terms of would I lift my foot up there and try and do that? No, number one, I don't want to. Yeah. Even if the guy's trying to really hurt me, I still trying to keep both of us safe.
Oh.
I know. I'm still trying to do that, but I know that if I come in and put my shin right there, it's gonna hurt. And then when I decide I'm gonna exit, when I'm gonna run away. You showed the other day, it's not so easy always to run away, but if I kick him in the leg once, it's going to be limping. And I can very safely from here keep my hands right up, kind of Liam Harrison or Bazooka Joe style. I don't have to go like this and compromise a big shot. And in terms of takedowns, it's going to be very hard for this guy to take me down if I keep my hips square and just blast like that. So I say low kicks, yes.
I love that, and specifically because I was just talking to Sensei Seth about, like, if you watch a lot of street fight footage in the UK, Europe specifically, I think because soccer is so popular out there, a lot of guys just soccer kick to the legs and will knock their legs out from underneath of them, and that's a perfect chance to run or to follow up with a second soccer kick.
I was the same as Gabriel. I said low kicks. Anything above the waist, and I like center mass too. I think that was great because it's hard to move that entire part of their body, so they're going to be slower.
Front kick, bro.
Yeah.
Front kick. No, I don't need that.
Oh.
Where we're going, we don't need pads. One of the things that I often say about people that say sport techniques don't work in the street, I think largely they work even better because your reactions to them are messed up.
Yeah.
Right? So if I'm this far away from Shane, outside of range, and I throw my kick, Shane ain't doing nothing. Right? But an untrained person, what are they going to do? Yeah. And he didn't even do, actually, they go, they do the pee-pee dance, right? I target this area. Their hands even. I don't care. I've got boots on, fingers, a braid, even just a braid, like you said, just a tread. Just, if we're squared up and I just go in this area, it doesn't even matter.
In the cold, too, in the winter.
Oh, yeah. So just show them, set it down, boom.
I love that.
The Superman punch works even, I think it works better in street fights than it does in combat sports.
I agree. You do this to someone, they're going like that.
They stick their face forward and put their hands down. Yeah.
Savate stuff.
So you can either use the toe or the heel. Sometimes I'll do this because heel comes into the side of the foot. So it goes right there. Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll move. I do this a lot. It's called a half shin, half knee kick. Because it's kind of stuff the hand like that and just go right there. And then just have your shin bone right here, just touch right there.
Part.
Yeah. And it does hurt over time. And it's even one shot like that, boom.
Right?
Yeah. Just one shot, boom, like that. But even for long range, this will be digging right into your body, between the ribs. So right there, or sometimes go right behind the elbow right there.
And
even the foot.
Am I right in saying that savate started like on ships, and there were a lot of it is but a lot of it is like having balance and holding on to something?
Well, traditionally they'll use a hand as a gesture, right? But the way we will learn
a hand.
No, the way, the hand.
Oh.
The hand would do.
Oh, the hand. I was like, I knew Sabat was weird, but I just think I'm out there swinging chickens around.
It's supposedly like a lantern, right?
Yeah.
Like when you kick, you'll hold the lantern as you kick.
But now, as we get into evolve into more of a fighting style, your hands actually becomes more like this.
So for me, I have reasons that you're allowed to. I feel like everybody always is like, you can't kick in a street fight because you could land on your head, you could get taken down, you could get punched. Sensei Seth is giving you permission to throw kicks in the street. I am. Under these circumstances, you're wearing the right shoes. Yeah. You are somebody who's naturally flexible. I feel comfortable kicking. I feel naturally flexible enough that I could just raise my leg at any time. I'm never wearing pants that are constricting. Cool. Everybody who falls down when they kick, like you watch any video of somebody kicking and then their bottom foot comes, it's usually because of their jeans. As far as throwing head kicks, I would say even that's okay. And a lot of people won't.
Because you've got more practice at throwing head kicks.
I have so much more time in.
Joe Schmo has dealing with it.
Is it dangerous? Yes. If you are better at throwing kicks than the average person is at defending kicks, and all of the other circumstances are into play, how flexible you are, your legs, how good you are at, if the worst happens and your foot gets caught on their shoulder, can you adapt to that? Can you adapt to having your foot caught? Are you gonna, if you fall, are you gonna have a good break fall? So
and we've all had practice at doing all those things.
All of us have. This is a good segue into if you throw a kick, you do go to the ground. Yes. Doesn't mean that you can't continue kicking from your back. Good point. Yeah. Let's do it. That's what Gabriel, for those of you who don't know, is fighting in karate combat. It's not jiu-jitsu from what it looks like. It's stand-up striking, it's karate rules, but if it goes to the ground, it isn't over until the ref breaks it up. So ground and pound is allowed.
5 seconds.
5 seconds, and you're allowed to continue striking from there. Mm-hmm. And we've seen a lot of success throughout MMA of people doing damage with kicks or finishing fights, knockouts with up kicks. You can get a lot of power because your back is against the ground, you're pushing in the earth's pushing into you, and you're pushing that into your opponent's face. So front kicks from your back.
Yeah. And are you climbing up the knee? Is that you want to pump up? And
you're one step ahead of me. Yeah, okay. You can do that absolutely. Okay. I think you can throw it right from there, just a front kick, bang. Yep.
Or just right from there.
Yeah, right there, or climb up. Yep. Someone used this against you in your last match where they were on the wall of the pit and they turned into a side kick. So if you do end up on your side, and then just fire off that kick. Yep. How about a roundhouse kick? We just saw Benson Henderson do this one. So yeah, so for a head kick, so you're going to post up to your left elbow and swing for a right hand.
Elbow or hand?
Elbow, two hand. So one then the other.
Yeah, exactly. The one that Crow Cup used to do. So he was here.
Yeah. Yep. Gosh, yeah, a lot of power on that.
I feel like if the guy's fast, he'll hopefully move.
Yeah,
but not always.
Yeah, exactly. Tired. You could probably land a kney even, because they're gonna be like this.
Oh, yeah,
if they're standing, if they're coming, if they're rushing in.
If I'm there and he rushes.
Oh my god, so I love that. And then finally, I would say, and I'm not sure if this is in your arsenal, but an axe kick. Right, because you can, and again, you can climb up the leg, bring it up, and then stomp down.
Yeah, so if I was up there and then come.
Yep, and that one can come on the clavicle or on the face. But yeah, that's a brutal one as well. All right, let me help you out. Thank you so much. All right, everybody. I got the links in the description below of all these incredible martial arts instructors and fighters and champions. So make sure that you are following them. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
See you, everybody.